I'm back and I'm better. Today it's about money. Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I don't know what we do. You just like shimmy back. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's about lifestyle, it's about food, but today it's about money. Money. Yeah, I'm actually going to expose my secret receiving free rent. I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's your girl Alnova. I've been gone for a while, a long time, but I'm back and I'm ready to share everything. And I haven't actually really gotten into the YouTube rhythm yet, but I'm hoping that this year I'm about to kick off my channel again and bring some videos. Let's get on. If you don't already know, I live in London and boy, the rent is high. I'm here today to talk about how to finesse your way through university. Already know that the struggle is real and the student struggle is so real. I've got a couple of hours left until I can chow and I am excited for that. I'm going to say, y'all, I love to eat. But for the sake of this video, there'll be no food in it. For the sake of my fast, there'll be no food in the video. If you've not liked or subscribed, please do so below. Keep watching to find out how I finessed my way through university. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. When I went to university, the fees were about £3,000 a year for tuition fees. They've obviously gone up considerably since I graduated. I don't know what the fees are now, but I think they're at £8,000 or £9,000 depending on what university you attend. If you are a UK-based student, you can, or EU-based student, you can receive a student loan. And then you do have international students who have to pay much more than we do. But one thing I will say that's open to both international and UK students is opportunities within your university, rent being reduced or actually receiving free rent. So keep watching to find out how I did that. When it comes to problem solving, I've always been a person that when I'm in a problem, I always try and look for a way out. I'm not saying that I've got it on lock now and my life is perfect. However, I will say that I always look for ways to get the most out of my situation. So I'm in first year and I hear through the grapevine that there's a way you can get free rent. Yes, free rent, live on campus and still be able to have time to yourself to study. So I'm thinking, I want in. Immediately thinking I want in because that is fantastic. Rent is not cheap. I'm living in halls and it's so expensive. Obviously friends that are living in private accommodation, they're still feeling the pinch. I went to Oxford Brookes University. At the time, Oxford was the second most expensive city in the UK, following after London. So that's just to tell you how expensive Oxford was. Your girl was working, trying to go to lectures. So I knew that for the next year, I wanted to focus more on my studies. So I needed that breather. How was I going to crawl back my time? So that's where I began to think out of the box. University was actually given opportunities to students. As long as you're a student or you work within the university, you were eligible to be a resident warden. I wanted to find out a bit more and it turns out there's this whole role. The university has different campuses and so for every accommodation, they need at least 10 wardens. I think the biggest accommodation needed that many and then the smaller ones needed maybe 4 or 2 or, you know, but you get the gist. There's vacancies and all of these vacancies offer reduced or no rent to pay. The thing is, in my first year, I was very lucky to live in a very nice ensuite room with really nice flatmates actually. However, the downside was the cost, the rent, it was high. So yes, as I said, I was really determined to not be in that position again. Rent. Yes, so I became a residential warden and if you're not sure what that is, keep watching and I'll let you know what that is. Essentially, every accommodation in my university needed a warden. That is not a security guard. There are security guards who are there to be awake all night and to keep charge of the premises and the students and to take care of the overall safety of everybody within the premises. So this is not to be confused with a security job, because no, it wasn't. This was actually more about the well-being and maintaining a fun but safe environment for the actual students within the university. And yes, I was a student, however, there were wardens who were actually also employed by the university in terms of like their day job, so they could also apply to be a warden at night. Which brings me to my point. Part of the role and our duties included staying on campus 1 day a week. So that's 1 night a week I was on campus. So for example, I would go to my lectures as normal on, let's say, a Monday, and in the evening, if I knew I was on duty, from 6 p.m. I'd have to go and pick up the duty bag. There'll be a phone, there'll be different things to help with the evening. However, I wouldn't have to do much after that. I would literally have the phone, which I'd keep with me at all times, and I'd stay on campus. The rule was to stay on campus if you're on duty. That's why you're a warden. But I wasn't confined to any space. I could stay on campus and stay in my flat the whole evening. If the phone rings, it could be a student who says they locked out and I might need to help them until 10 o'clock. But from 10 o'clock, security came on duty, and yeah, so you're basically on duty, but you're in your flat that they've given you for free. You can get on with the evening, you can read, you can have people over. I obviously try to stay in my flat. Yeah, so literally be things like lockout if someone's locked out their room, or if there's a disturbance. Sometimes it was a bit more serious things like flatmates are not happy with each other and I'd have to go in and try and ease the situation off. But usually it was literally just noise. That was literally the majority of my job. And when I did have exams or I did have an assignment and security did call me, oh, can you follow me? I sometimes would let them know, like, oh, is it okay to handle that on your own because I've really got something to deal with. They were very, very reasonable and understanding. So I will say I was very lucky in my role. I had a completely different flat. I didn't have like an ensuite like I initially had in my first year where I was paying so much. Student loan doesn't go that far, so it was a lot. But what I ended up having was my own flat, literally my own kitchen, my own bathroom, my own bedroom, my own lounge. I literally had my own space, and that was obviously invaluable, especially when you're getting further along in your course, in your studies, and you just need that space and that privacy, and it was just fun. It was fantastic. Literally, the only thing that changed is that I had more money in my bank account. Yes! So yeah, I was just really, really excited and so happy that I've been given this opportunity, and I just felt like students that are probably going through the same thing should know that there's all these other options. So if you are currently studying or are attending university in September, I think it'd be really, really good to research being a residential warden or a student warden. The role might change in terms of the name, but it's probably the same thing. It's obviously a very good experience. I got free rent. I got a free flat, self-contained, fridge. What the hell is going on? How can I get free rent? There's no catch. Literally, it's the job. The job comes with a free apartment. You have to live on campus for you to exercise your role. Every week we were rotarized. So I had a team of 4, including myself, and between the 4 of us, we had a day in the week which we were on duty. It was rotational. And if you had Friday, you also were in charge of the weekend duty. You know, just be on campus, be in your flat, ready to handle anything that props up with the students that would need your attention as the warden on duty. So you were on duty the whole weekend, you had time, I could quickly go into town and grab something before it was time to go back on duty. I wasn't like confined to the campus for the whole weekend. I had a break and I had time to go into town or whatever on a Sunday, or go to church on a Sunday. I tended to just stay on campus. It's just easier to just stay for the weekend or know that I'm there for the weekend, get some work done. Basically, weekends that I was on duty meant that I was home. I did need downtime, so you know, that was there. And then during the week, if I was on duty on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, it was just that. 6 p.m. till the next morning, hand in the bag and then go to my lectures, and that would be it for the week. And so you'd have 3 weekends to yourself, and then you'd have 1 weekend on duty. So that's literally how it went the whole year. So that was literally it, guys, literally it. I would say, if you want to be a warden, these are the things to think about. You would have to give up your evenings, I only had to give up one a week and then one weekend a month. You'd have to be versed or understand that you have a duty to the other students on campus. So you may have to go through things that are a bit emotional, which includes fights, everything from fighting, though I didn't really get much fighting, or to, you know, friends falling out in the flat, other things that are a bit more deeper, that are a bit more psychological, and you may need support while tackling them, are things like suicides, or things like attempted suicide, or someone's depressed. And so those are things that you would have to deal with as a resident warden, because you're there for the well-being of the student, and that covers all different types of capacities. You could even have to handle things like abusive students, or students who are abusing drugs or alcohol. So there's things like that that you'd have to flag up. So one thing I will say, that there is a huge duty and there is a huge weight of responsibility when it comes to this role. However, as with any professional role or any role that I'm given, I take it seriously. So I did log every night anything that happened on campus, or anything that the day staff of the accommodation needed to know. So it's things like that, making sure that you're on top of your notes, making sure that anything that happened in the night that was very, very urgent was followed up by an email. Other than that, it didn't affect my studies, because obviously I spent more time on campus, being that I'm a warden. It did clash with some ACS events, couldn't go somewhere and whatever, but apart from that, the award was much more than what I had to like forego. So going out would cost me more money. Yeah, that was how I finessed my way through uni. What I'm going to do now is put a list of universities that actually are offering similar roles. But yes, if you'd like to know more about free accommodation, living rentless, or anything like that, please like this video and let me know. So if you'd like to know how to get paid and live rent free and get a free flat, like this video, subscribe, keep watching guys. It's your girl El Nova. Thank you all for watching. Bye! Doctor